Hello everyone, we are Team Advertisement and I would like to welcome you to our communications project.
Okay, so today we're going to be discussing advertising and the media. Before we begin, I'm going to ask you guys to try and not judge me and my crew here too harshly. We're not exactly Da Vinci's, you know.
Why would they possibly think that we're Da Vinci's? This is a media class, not an art class.
I know, but shouldn't we still apologize for the bad drawing?
Boo! Terrible.
I guess you got a good point.
Have you ever been out and about minding your own business? You know, running errands and enjoying life. Only to have it all ruined by some screaming demon child.
Yeah, all hysterical over some toy that he can have.
That's pleasant, right?
No, actually, it's not.
Yeah, and then you look over at the parent and he looks like he's trying really, really hard just not to wind up on the news tonight.
Yeah, and at this point, you're trying not to stare, thinking, this kid must be spoiled rotten.
Spoil rotten. I guess that's a nice way to say it, because I'd be thinking the kid needs a good old-fashioned ass whipping.
Wait, are we allowed to say ass?
I don't know.
Guys, focus.
But have you ever stopped to consider if there's actually something much bigger going on?
So let's take this back to the beginning.
At 6 months old, children begin showing interest in television.
A study from PBS.org shows that children at this age will be exposed to 2 hours of TV a day. That's every day, up until about age 6.
Let's consider this fact. TNS Media Intel says that for every hour of television, there are 15 minutes on average of commercials.
So a child watching TV for 2 hours will be exposed to a half an hour of commercials each day.
Half an hour a day for 7 days is about 3.5 hours of commercials a week.
Then if you times that by the 52 weeks in a year, by the end, a child would have watched 182 hours of just commercials.
The International Journal of Behavioral Nutrition and Physical Activity found that U.S. children may view an estimated 20,000 to 40,000 commercials each year.
So, looking back at the demon child in the department store screaming over the toy he wants, we have to ask ourselves, is it really his fault?
With so many channels competing for your child's attention and every one of them trying to sell him something, how can any one family keep up?
Now let's ask ourselves, is it just the kids?
If I were to give you $5,000 right now and told you you can go anywhere in the United States with it, where would you go? A sunny beach in California? Or maybe Miami? Maybe you would go to Key West. Or maybe you'd like to risk it all in a casino in Las Vegas. Consider this. Most of us have never even been to Las Vegas, but we know exactly what it looks like. How do you explain that?
All of these movies have sold you an idea of what it's like to party in Vegas. Maybe they've even persuaded you to stay at a particular hotel.
So without you realizing it, you've just been advertised to.
And it's not just the travel.
Think about the last time you had the midnight munchies. You want something quick, something tasty, and something cheap. But what if you only have a few dollars? Where are you gonna go? The dollar menu.
Or what about the birthdays for your niece's second cousin twice removed? How did you know what to buy? Did you just ask the parents, what does the kid like?
No, that would be kind of cheesy. I just ask myself, what are the kids watching these days?
Marketing companies are spending good money each year to get you to buy their products.
Just by seeing their logos, you're able to identify the brand. Let's face it, the more people who see the brand, the more people who want the brand. And the more people who want the brand, the more people who will wear the brand.
You have now become a marketing tool for that company.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends, You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
A bit dramatic, no?
Not really. Let me prove it to you. Think of a brand, any brand.
Okay. Victoria's Secret.
Perfect. So when you think of Victoria's Secret, what comes to mind?
Bikinis, skin-clad models.
Exactly. So you're sitting at home on the couch watching TV thinking, not feeling so sexy anymore, huh?
No, not really. But thank you.
So now you're thinking of more brands to fix the problem.
And you know what? It's not just the ladies. Check this out. Little boys love Hot Wheels, right? What does Hot Wheels make you think of? Speed. So now you have a little boy at home staring out the window with the need for speed, looking at the old hoopty parked in his driveway. Guess what? He's not so happy. And can you guess what he's thinking of? You got it. More brands.
In 2009, Camaro sold 1,800 of its Transformers Special Edition.
Each special edition package add-on sold for about $1,000 more than the regular non-Transformer retail value. Same exact Camaro, just not the Transformers Special Edition.
Meaning the Camaro made a whopping $1,800,000 extra dollars.
You heard that right. That was $1,800,000 extra dollars just because their car was in a movie that reminds you of your childhood.
Where does it end?
Media literacy. Formally, it's our ability to analyze the messages being sent by media-based companies and the intentions behind them. Informally, it's understanding the emotional and developmental effects exposure to the media has on us as individuals.
For example, if you place a baby girl in front of the television and leave her watching Disney Channel, you will eventually get a teenage girl who likes to have all things Disney. This same girl will grow into a woman who shares her love for Disney with her children. And so the cycle continues.
Now let's empower her!
Teach the girl that there are plenty of things in this life she wants more than Disney. Money in the bank, or her car parked in front of her own home.
You've just opened her eyes to the real world.
Because what we really need in this life is our health, love, the sun and fresh air, a good education, a safe place to live, and friendship.
So when it's your turn to have the big TV in your own home and you're the one calling the shots, be mindful of what's on. And please remember, that remote, it has an off button for a reason.
Don't forget to take some time and make good memories, because the only thing you really need is to be happy, and there's only one logo for that.
And last but not least,
Share this video! Sharing is caring!